Today, over 150 houses all over India, Sri Lanka, Africa, Kuwait, Rome, Pakistan and Bahrain continue to bear fruit of her labor. The Carmel sisters have pledged and dedicated their lives for the service of the church and the country through various apostolic activities, mainly education for girls. The tiny sapling sown by Mother Veronica has now grown into a large, fruitful tree.
can we please have an even louder round of applause for that spectacular performance? I would now like to invite our chief guest, Mr. Keval Kumar Sharma, advisor to the administration, to share a few words with us. I request our school pupil leader, Meghnam Hasim, to escort him.
Of honor of today's function, Sister Veronica Kamath, Sister Swati, the principal of Carmel Convent School of Chandigarh, dear parents, teachers of the school, other sisters of the Carmel Convent, invitees, and dear children. I would like to begin by thanking, on behalf of all the parents here, the school for the excellent play that we have just witnessed. I think I can safely say on behalf of all of you that all of you have relished this excellent performance, some whose children are here and other parents whose children may not have performed but who are receiving education in the Carmel Convent School in Chandigarh. I would like to congratulate thereafter the principal of the school, sisters of the Carmel Convent who are in this school, and other teachers who have worked, I would imagine, over many weeks and maybe many months to bring about the work of a life which spanned over 70 years and which saw the Carmel order established in India and in the world, and what it has done to the education of the girl child. Education is a huge challenge in today's India. You must have heard of the Right to Education Act and the various efforts that are being made to bring children still into the stream of education who even today do not receive education or whose education requires quality improvement. That the Carmel Convent order, now over 130 years and soon going to have 150 years, got engaged with the subject, and the sisters who serve today, who still take this challenge on themselves, Sister Swati, other teachers who leave their hometowns in Karnataka, Kerala, and go to different parts of India, Chandigarh. Chandigarh is a good city, but they go to places like Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram. When I was working there, I've not met their sisters, but I met other sisters there. This is something to inspire, I think, one and all, that whatever work we have, we can do it with devotion, dedication, and there's always a lot to learn from you, sister, and from your other colleague sisters, if I may use that word. And listening about the brief biodata of Sister Veronica Kamath, which was read, I was particularly impressed, sister, with your background, the work that you are leading within the Carmel order, because education is not only teaching the school books. Today's child needs a lot of psychological attention. There are new developments, and I think the work that you do within the Carmel order and the way it is passed on to, firstly, sisters of Carmel, and then to all the other teachers, because Carmel sisters are few now. I was just talking to Sister Swati, and if I understood correctly, there are only 4 sisters in the school, and all other teachers I would imagine most of them are present in this hall. My very congratulations to you that you are engaged in this work in the same manner, with the same standards which the Carmel has set for itself. I could go on more and more, but I would like to say that the example that the Carmel education, or for that matter, the convent education sets up, I think that's a lesson for we in the administration and for other schools to see that what are those practices which make children's education in the Carmel convent a more interesting education. I have a feeling that the attention that each child needs, the interface between the child and the teacher in the school, that personal touch that is needed, that's going to be the challenge when we talk of mass education. So your example is the outstanding example which we should emulate everywhere else, wherever child-teacher interface is occurring in education, everywhere in the country and elsewhere as well. Dear children, I don't want to make you wait too long, but you have handled full life story of a person in your performance. I noticed that the role of the mother was enacted by different children. They're all girl children here, seeing them dressed as boys, as fathers, as little children. It's really, what shall I say? You're all outstanding young girls. I was particularly impressed with the diction of your English, and I've been asking Sister Swati that is it the standard of English in Carmel, which is so good? Each one of you deserves compliment. None of you faltered in. None of you faltered, and the two compares, they were just substituting one another. Congratulations to both of you for keeping the thread going. Choir now on the left hand side. With your singing, you mesmerized us. Coming for a play, when Sister Swati was saying that I have to spend 1.5 hours here or 2 hours, I asked her how much is the singing involved. She said, well, in the whole play there are going to be at least 7 or 8 musicals. So I was particularly looking forward for the musicals. So, congratulations, you all sang very well. All the best to those who performed in the choir and those who performed in the play. And I'm also very happy to note that I believe this is the repeat event. Today the children of 7th, 9th and 11th classes have performed, who are all here. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your parents who are encouraging you to participate in this place. And Sister Swati, once again, all the best to your school. And the fact that it's a repeat play, it's also very interesting that yesterday it was staged by other classes and today it's staged by these children. And thank you for inviting me. It has been a delightful 1.5 hour, about 2 hours spending with you all. All the very best to your school, and with this I conclude my remarks. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words. I request our principal, Sister Swati, to present Mr. Sharma with a memento as a token of our appreciation and gratitude. I would now like to invite our guest of honor, Sister Veronica Carmel, to address the gathering. May I request Meghna to once again escort Sister to the stage.
A warm good evening to all of you.
Good evening, Sister.
And congratulations.
Thank you, Sister.
I must address Mr. K.K. Sharma. You have already given best compliments, appreciative words to all our children who performed well on the stage. So I do not want to repeat it again, but I am also of the same mind. So thank you, children, for giving the message to us about Mother Veronica. concentrating on the message that Mother Veronica would like to give today to the children and to the parents. It came to my mind that she came into this world, she became an apostolic Carmel sister to touch the lives of people. What is this touching lives? In her autobiography, when she was 22 years old, she had a special touch from God. One morning, she heard a voice, "My peace I leave with you. My peace I give you." This was the touch as an adult. Touching lives is something very important. I'm going to speak on from the psychological point of view. There's a